Space Nuts at Florida Studio Theater. My name's Kevin Allen. I'm a cast member here with Florida Studio Theater Improv. I'm really excited for tonight's lineup. You're going to see some improvisation, you're going to see a little bit of scripted work, and we're going to have a lot of fun. All right, so who out there has been to an improv show before? All right, most of you, most people. So you know how it works. We come to you and say, can you give me a suggestion for something that you would eat the night before you go in for lethal injection, and that would be?
Pizza.
Pizza, perfect. I would go a little bigger, Jeff.
I would too.
Maybe you throw a lobster tail on that thing. All right, so I'm not going to bore you with any sort of ill attempt at a stand-up routine. I'm just going to hand it to the first group, and they are fantastic. Their name means cabbage. They are Kapusta. Give it up!
Good evening. We are all so glad you're here. We need a little help tonight. We'd like a suggestion on something that brings you great joy.
Brownies.
Brownies. I like it. Brownies. Thank you.
Well, that's brownies are one of my most favorite snacks. I just could eat a whole pan of them, and it is dangerous to do that because, as you can see, a little bit overweight, but the pleasure you get from eating a nice treat, a nice dessert, is just worth it. And as a kid, my mother never cooked, she never baked, she never did dishes. I mean, she was just not a very good mother, but she made the best brownies in the world. And they were chewy and warm and crispy on the top, exactly how you like them. Another favorite thing she used to make is the cinnamon rolls that you would pop and put in a pan, something simple like that. And those were always my favorite treats, the two of them. And
My mother was a perfectionist. She was always cooking. We didn't go out to eat. We had homemade food, and she was a very particular and very perfectionistic. She tried different things like crepes, and when you're a kid, it's like, okay. It was nice. It was rolled up with a little jelly, and she was just meticulous, but she also had a great passion for sweets. Even as a child, she followed Candyman there in Chicago, and so she was very pleased one day for supper. She fixed cream pies and cookies and everything sweet you could think of, cakes, and she presented them as a dinner. She was so happy, and I felt a little confused because that hadn't happened.
As a little kid growing up, I can remember going to school and running to school and running back to school. And it was about a mile. Now this was actually true, right? When I was a little kid, I was just running everywhere. And I ran, I just ran everywhere, full speed. And I still remember one of the fondest memories is coming up, and I lived in a row home in Philadelphia, which is the city of brotherly love, in case you don't know it. And coming up those 3 or 4 back concrete steps, coming through the door and saying, "Mom, I'm home." And there was always some action going on in the kitchen, something cooking, something baking, and that was what a great simple time in my life.
Barbie, you only had one bite of a brownie, and we have to run for 5 hours.
the wedding is Saturday. I have to get into my dress.
I don't care if I get into my dress. I'll just use bobby pins.
I know, but pictures, I have to look really good in pictures, and I take awful pictures, my face always comes down.
Yeah, that's true. That does happen, Barbie.
I know.
I'm glad you realize it. I was afraid to say anything.
You two like a brownie?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to run another 2.
Yeah, go through, I'm sure you're going to wanna go through the night.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
Back to it.
That's all right.
Back to it, back to it.
As soon as you're married, I don't have to do this anymore
That-
because you'll be making your husband do this.
That's true, that's true.
So, I've heard that you wanna go through the night. And-
Stay awake all night, do my thing all night.
Well, you have come to the right place, because I am a doctor that specializes in keeping people awake so they can pursue their dreams.
My dream is going to come true, that's what I'm hearing. Oh, Dr. Shiverdecker, I made the best choice in making an appointment with you. Let's get on with it.
Miss Smith, can I call you Magdalena?
My mother always did, that's fine.
Okay, Magdalena.
We're getting personal, I feel.
That's part of this process that we have here at this clinic. When you sign the consent form,
I gave away all my rights.
you pretty much gave away a lot of your rights.
Fine, if I have my dream come true, I don't care, you can have my rights.
That's perfect. Can I get you to sign this?
I won't even read it.
That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
I trust you, Dr. Shiverdecker.
You should trust me. I'm a doctor.
Well, that's what my girlfriend across the street said.
Jenny, come here. Dinner has to be ready in a half hour. And already I'm stressing. I'm stressing because it's gonna be a dessert dinner. All desserts, only desserts. And that's
A
it.
fun night!
All right, I'm doing the brownies. If you could do the cream pie.
I'll do the cream pie, and I am, I'm going to get that 10-pound bag of sugar out.
Awesome. Is that enough?
We can run to the store if we run out.
I preheated the oven already, so I'm gonna put my brownies in the pan, put them right in the oven, get it all ready. Okay, that should be great. Should be great. I know Uncle Dan is gonna be here, and he just likes everything sweet, super sweet. So if it says 1 cup of sugar, put in 3. Okay?
My saliva is dripping down my chin. It's appealing to my appetite.
Well, they should be here in 45 minutes, so we have at least 20 more minutes to get everything ready on the table. Next.
I'll just pour it, I won't measure the sugar.
Yep, just throw it right in. Mix it up well though, and we'll stick it right in the oven. What do you think about having Kool-Aid for drinks?
Kool-Aid with double sugar.
Double sugar from Lynn. He needs the sugar. Okay, so I'm watching these brownies and they are cooking wonderful. Excuse me.
You didn't invite my husband, I hope, because he's a dentist.
And your husband, yeah, all he has to do is sit around and criticize everything we eat. He hates using toothpicks. He hates that we use a standard toothbrush. He has to have an electric toothbrush. Well, why doesn't he go out and buy us all electric toothbrushes? Why
He
do
takes
we
our
have
sugar away from us too.
Cut to 2 hours later, eating the dessert.
Well, 3 pieces of cream pie and 4 brownies. I think I hit my sugar level.
That's nothing, I ate a whole key lime pie.
Oh, that's rich. Okay, so I think Dan was pleased. Dan looked like he had a good time.
It's true, although he was kind of dizzy and confused as he walked out the door. I didn't follow him. He hasn't come back yet, so.
It's probably his blood sugar.
Oh,
Right?
Oh my God, all those desserts.
Dan, you wanna come sit down? Sit. I don't need you collapsing in the driveway. All right.
you'll be
So-
okay, Dan. It'll digest.
So I do have a to-go container for you with 6 pieces of brownies, 4 cookies, and 2 pieces of cream pie.
I hope you have one for me. I would
Oh,
like to
don't
take
worry
another
about
key
it.
lime
This-
pie.
Yes, I have plenty for you.
I hate to end this lovely scene so soon, but I have to run. I have to run somewhere very quickly with all this desserts in me. Oh my
Run,
God.
Dan, run!
I tell you what, Eunice, I reckon I'm gonna be fixing to tell you something.
Carl, I'm
today.
listening. I'm listening, Carl. I'm
You know,
intently listening.
We have had such a great life here, Eunice, on this farm. And it's been what now, 30 years?
30 long, short years,
We
Carl.
raised 3 youngins, we raised 80 cows, we raised, how many chickens did we raise, Eunice?
Well, they all ran away from home because the neighbors had better feed.
Those
so-
damn neighbors,
Oh well, we don't have any chickens, Carl.
those damn neighbors. I tell you what, Eunice.
Tell me
I'm
what?
at a time in my life where I think I need to change. I think I need to change.
I'm trying to figure out what that means, Carl. I'm trying to figure out what that means, Carl. You're not exactly being detailed about it.
Eunice, you know you were the love of my life.
I was the love of your life, or I am the love of your life, Carl. Enunciate, please.
Here it comes, Eunice. Are you ready?
No,
Here
I
it
got ready,
comes.
Carl.
Here it comes, Eunice.
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
I tell you, Eunice, don't make me. Are you gonna make me say it, Eunice?
Say it, Carl. Just say it.
I tell you, my mama always said this day would happen. Where is my mama? Have you seen her around?
She's in the back room.
Mama, get out here.
What? What do you want?
You were exactly right, Mama. This day has come.
What day?
The day when I'm having to talk with my lovely bride of 30 years.
Eunice, my name is Eunice.
Carl, I don't know what you mean. What kind of talk do you want to have with Eunice?
Well, that's why I called you out here, Mama. You only said someday you'll have to talk, and you know I wasn't all that bright in school. I didn't know what the talk was all about.
Well, I'll tell you what this talk is all about. Eunice, you don't need this guy. You're out of here. Enough. You torturing my little daughter-in-law the way you do. She's a sweetie. She's a princess.
You're the best
I
mother-in-law.
am. And you.
Bye, Carl.
torturing
Remember
her.
to be on your pants and pick up.
That's right.
Dirty
And
socks.
don't forget about all those dishes he leaves in the
Well,
sink.
Yeah, we're free.
If that's the case, I tell you what, I'm gonna take my pants off right here, and I'm leaving.
I just went blind. They're gone.
Oh, I think we're better off.
Well, I feel some relief in my heart.
That's right. It'll be you and me.
Right,
We'll
you
take
know,
care of each other.
and, you know, the children left and it was kind of sad and, this gives me a great feeling of relief. I think we ought to plan a trip to France.
France.
Yeah, France.
With all those fruit people?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, snails, we don't have to dig our snails anymore. We just go to France.
And they give it to us on a plate.
That's right.
Well,
here for, escargot.
Escargot?
Oh, why, thank you.
They look like snails to me.
They are things.
Okay. What do we do with the shell?
Let's go to England next.
Johnny! Okay. So what do you want, John?
Well, you know, we opened this clinic, this was your idea, right? Open this clinic to give people their bliss, let them find their happiness. And
I'm happy.
yeah, I am too. We've made a lot of money, you know, an awful lot of money. But there's a problem now, Katerina.
I know.
Yeah,
I know, John.
and these people are all coming for us.
Well, what we need to do is we need to get the heck out of here.
You mean get the heck out of Dodge?
Get the heck out of Dodge. We've got at least $250,000 from these suckers. We'll just, I don't know, make a trip, go someplace, go overseas, hide the money, I don't care.
We could go to France
We could go to France
and eat snails.
and escort.
And
Oh,
eat
I heard
snails.
they call escort. Snails.
That sounds like a great idea.
It does.
That's a fantastic idea.
It is. All right, so make sure we get our passports, and like I said, get the heck out of Dodge before these guys come looking for us. We don't wanna give them back their money. I'm
No,
very
you don't.
blissful though.
Are you blissful?
I'm blissful.
I'm blissful with the money.
Yeah.
They said money can't buy happiness,
Oh, yes.
but it sure does help, right?
It sure
Yeah.
does.
So let's go to France.
All right.
Let's just do it.
Will.
I think we should.
Well, now that we're married, I think that maybe we should divide up your chores. So, Frank, I would like to be fair about it. I do like to mow the lawn. I do like to mow the lawn. You have a passion. Is your passion, can I have that job? I would like to have that job.
Indeed. Indeed, you can have all the jobs around the house. You can mow the lawn,
Thank you, Frank. That's all I wanted, just to mow the lawn.
you can do the laundry. Indeed, this will work out.
That's
Fine.
one too many jobs. Frank, that's one too many jobs. But I could do that. It would be good for me to exercise and to work it all off, and I would like to know your contribution to this union. Drink it.
Indeed, my contribution will be to oversee you as the worker of the house, as we agreed to, my dear. Indeed. You shall.
Well, the paper I signed here said that I would mow the lawn and that you would do everything else.
Indeed, you people flip it over. Ah.
Oh, change the name. All right.
But nothing to worry about.
It is what it is. I will be honorable and do what I said I would do.
I have a special treat for you. We have these special brownies here.
Oh,
You eat that and
thank
you'll
you,
be.
Frank.
Now you see how you feel.
I feel like running, Frank.
I'll run with you.
next performer, I would like to invite Martha up to the stage, please.